Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Twisted Goddess Tarot. I am Poetry. Today I feel like doing some I call them intentional flow reads. A lot of people call them channel messages. And I'm going to do it for each of the zodiac signs. I'm going to pull 2 tarot cards and 1 or 2 oracles. I'm not sure exactly yet. I'm just going to be randomly pulling. My decks are shuffled as they will be. They're laying over in the seat. Hopefully they don't fall all over the car. And see what we got. So I'm going to try to, break it down per zodiac sign. We are currently still in Taurus season, so I'm going to start with the Tauruses, and I'm going to make this, I'm looking for something in your career, your job, your field of study, your workplace, which basically means that this could be about getting a job. It could be about what's going on in your workplace. It could be about what's going on in your business. It could be about what you're lacking on your resume, a possible job that was down the road, or this may be something that happened in the near past. So yeah, that's what I'm feeling this morning, is career, job goals, things like that. This is what I'm feeling. So like I said, I have several different decks down here. 1, 2, 3, a lot of different decks. So we just don't start pulling to see exactly what we got. Pick one from this deck and one from this deck. So for Taurus, the first one we have is the Queen of Pentacles. This is a time to get your money in check. And the Page of Wands. So with the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Wands, we're looking at money for sure, financial situation. But it's something that you are needing to study more. You need to, if you're trying to get a raise on the job or get a better position, you need to really look into what that position is telling you, or what that position entails, and study to make sure that you have everything in check. You have to really look to see if this is going to be something that you are passionate about doing. Because right now, money is not necessarily an issue, but you just want to change. And so whatever you're going to be going into is going to be new to you. You may have to go in entry level. You may be the rookie of the group or the team. This might be a new business venture that's going to take you away from something that was more stable that you already had. But like I say, whatever it is, it's definitely a change from the position that you were already in. You felt pretty comfortable, pretty complacent even, where you were. Even if you were unemployed, you felt okay with that. You were comfortable with that. But now it's time for you to start looking into new adventures, new ideas, new ways of doing things, new ways of producing things, whether or not it's stepping out on your own. And usually, when I look at the wands, I see that more as a entrepreneurial spirit. So even if you're not considerably leaving the job that you currently have, if you have one, you have some type of hobby or passion that you want to explore, but you really need to research it more before just stepping out and taking that chance right now. So this is going to be for the month of June that this message is for. So yeah, I see the Queen of Pentacles is pushing him to do what's best. Now this also could not necessarily be you. It may be a loved one that you are encouraging, a male in your family, a young man that you are encouraging them to get out on their own and do their own thing career-wise. Not get out the house, not push them out the house. I'm seeing career-wise or financial-wise, making better decisions with their money. But I'm sensing this, so this could be you or a loved one that you are closely connected to, that you as the mentor, the guardian, the parent, the more stable friend is trying to encourage this person to do it. It may not necessarily be a male. It may just be a woman with a lot of male energy, but I see somebody that is either young or new to the idea, the job area, the career field, the business itself, little green, wet behind the ears, so to speak. But they have you have to have a passion. You have to have a desire for it to want to do it. So that's what I'm seeing there. Let's see. Yeah, change and progress. There's a lot of change and progress that needs to happen as far as you or this person that you are in trying to encourage to get that done, to make that career change, make that job change, make that new business idea come to life and fruition. Like I said, we've been sitting on, a lot of people have been sitting at home for the past 2 months and trying to figure out where your next dime and your next dollar gonna come from. But like I say, I don't see that these past 2 months have been necessarily a hardship completely for you. But now that you've sat at home, or you have been made to still go to work during this time, you realize this is not what's best for you, or this is not the only thing that you want to do. You want to grow. You want to find yourself more in a different place. Like I said, even if you don't completely let go of what was old, but there's change that needs to happen so progress can happen in your life. So that's what I got for you, Taurus. All right, I'm sticking my cards like just back in the deck in the center. I'm not reshuffling. So if I happen to pull out the same cards, then it was meant for me to pull them out. Okay, and I'm gonna try to timestamp this video as best as possible. If you get to this video for me and you feel like you can timestamp it, I have no problem with anybody doing that. We're gonna start off with Gemini next. I'm gonna start with your oracles. I'm a Gemini. Like I said, this is for the month of June. There's golden opportunities waiting to happen for you, Gemini. In the career field, I see a sense of freedom, a sense of it says important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. So for the Gemini, there's important doors and opportunities opening for you right now, throughout this month of June, that you want to walk through, take advantage of. Remove the doubt. Remove the mistrust. Because sometimes people look at ideas and they be like, I don't trust that, And with the Gemini, by us being a dual, we having a dual nature about ourselves, we see an idea that we think is exciting. Like, oh, maybe I should do this. But then we overanalyzing all the shit that could go wrong. In this particular case, it says, open those doors, walk through them. Where am I going with that? Let's go here. Okay, so our 9th house, we're looking at foreign travel, adventure, whatever zodiac sign is ruling our 9th house. It says higher education, a change of faith, the beliefs, the customs, a spiritual quest, a guru. And it's so funny that this card came up for Gemini, me being a Gemini as well. I keep saying that there's a spiritual quest that I need to go on. I just haven't figured out what that quest is. And whatever this journey is, either the spiritual quest is going to help you make better career choices, or the spiritual quest is the career choice. Becoming a yogi, becoming a tarot card reader, a counselor, an educator, doing overseas, teaching people different languages, foreign languages. I have a lot of friends who go overseas to teach English. It's a lot of opportunities like that right now that you can just do online. You ain't even got to leave America, especially during this time. But there's a lot of career opportunities opening up for you. Again, this also could be on the lines of self-employment. It could be something that's just like beefing up your resume. But foreign travel and adventure is definitely, and working with customs. So I'm definitely seeing something travel wise, because it's working with different customs and dealing with different either customs of the country, having to go through that, or just, going through customs. Somebody that's always traveling, a business traveler, may have to go through customs a lot. So why am I so behind for work today? Oh, I was in my driveway for about 8 minutes just looking for stuff. Okay, so yeah, I'm looking. So if you have not done so already, it's possible that you could open up a new career opportunity that's going to allow you to travel. Maybe working with foreign affairs, possibly immigration of some sort, the Peace Corps. Let's say, even with everything that's going on right now, there's a lot of career opportunities that have not ceased. Or these are opportunities that are going to be waiting for you once, you decide to step back out into the world as well, when the world opens up completely. So take a look at them in June. Okay, so like I said, those were the oracle versions of the reading. I pulled out 2 cards for your tarot. Ace of Cups. It's definitely a new beginning. And I love the fact that, we have the cups here. You see all that flow, the emotional side of things. There's a lot of emotional fulfillment, emotional joy that you would get out of whatever this new career opportunity could be. Like I say, if this is something that's self-employment, maybe it's something along with travel, helping people book travel, or something like I said, that you yourself is going to be able to experience different levels of traveling. Even if it's not specifically in the travel field, it's going to be something that's going to allow you to travel to different places, even if you're not leaving your home. That's the way I'm seeing it here. And then we also have the 4 of Cups. Like I say, this is like, I love this. The 4 of Cups usually is seen as like, I'm exhausted. I don't want to take what you have. I done had enough of it, And I'm seeing this right here as this is an opportunity again that's being presented to you. And like I said in the beginning, with Gemini, sometimes we look at opportunities and we say, oh, that's nice, and then we start turning up all the things about it that could go wrong, that don't seem right, that seem a little off, look a little sideways, like, I don't know if I should trust this idea, or maybe it's too soon for me, or maybe I'm too old, or I don't want to have to learn a new skill. So you're like really indecisive and like, oh God, I ain't sure if I really want to do it. Yeah, do it, damn it. Accept the cup. Open up the opportunity. Look how that water flow. You will be basking in joy, and you'll be so emotionally fulfilled with this new change, a new challenge. Again, even if you don't let go of what you're already doing right now, this is just a new door, a new opportunity opening up for you. You have to step through it. Stop ignoring what's being presented to you. Don't ignore the opportunity that is being presented to you. You gotta make sure that I put my cards down because I was about to go through a red light. Make sure. Oh my goodness. But yeah, when I look at this 9th house, the passport, the travel, it's definitely something that's going to allow you to travel, or it may be something that while you're traveling, that you are able to gain a new hobby or career through your travels. Especially like I always like to throw in YouTubers, since I am on YouTube. Like people who do travel blogs. Okay, I'm just traveling. I'm out here just enjoying life, and then because of how well you put your videos together, or the time spent, or the things that you can share on your channel, some travel company has reached out to you and want you to sponsor them or something like that. When you talk about the food and the restaurants and places that you go to, it's a whole world of opportunities opening up for you right now. All right, Gemini, that's what I got for you. Don't ignore it, man. I'm really bad at that myself. I'm just letting you know that right now. I start and stop so many projects that I just don't know how to. Yeah. So stick those cards back in the deck. Alright, so now we have, at the Gemini, we have our Cancer. What deck am I going to use for you, Cancer? I got so many freaking decks down here. July. Let's go with, back to this deck here. Judgment. Alright, the time is right now, Cancer. There's a decision that needs to be made about your career, about your job. You need to either start putting in those damn applications, stop looking, and start seeking for real. It's a difference between looking and seeking. Looking means like you gathering information. All right, I seen the ad, but you ain't actually did the work. Seeking is actually doing the work to actually get it done. Make a decision about what you want to do in life. The time is now. Judgment Day is here. It's time of reckoning. You know, let's see. Time is now. Ace of Pentacles. It is time to lift up off the ground. You are about to rise above. See things from a new perspective. It is time to make your financials blossom, take flight. Lately, like I said, stop seeking, stop looking, and start actually putting in the work to do what you need to do. You've been full of a lot of hot air. You've been talking the talk, but you ain't been doing the walk, Cancer. It's time for you to start doing the walk. Take flight. And go after what you really, really want and desire. It's the only way that you're going to make a positive impact with your finances if you take flight. You know, goes to places that do things that you have never seen before. And when I look at the hot air balloon, I look at it as, like I said, seeing things from a new perspective with a new viewpoint. There may be something just in the current job that you have, if you're employed, that you just need to see things differently. You've probably been, like I say, I feel like a lot of hot air. You've been talking crap about this position, about this job that you currently have, and you just really need to see things from a new perspective. Maybe move to someplace different in the department, or a different department in the agency itself, a different location if you just like want to stay with the same job, but you just need to someplace closer to home, or easier to get to, or with better hours. It's time to decide that right now. Stop being wishy-washy about it. Stop being airheaded about it. Stop being a hothead, complaining about it, and take some freaking action. Which way do I go? Which way do I go? All right, Cancer. Affirmation for acceptance. So this is what I was gathering. It's something in the current situation that you're in that, let's say, you just been a blowhard about. You've been complaining about little many things, but you're not taking the steps to really see things from a different point of view. And now you just need to affirm that this is what's right, what's good, what's best, what's bad. Whether or not you just really can't deal with it, you need to affirm it and accept whatever decision you make. Stick with your decision that you make. Stick with the decision that you make, because it's going to help your financial situation take flight. So either you're going to make that change or not. You got to trust in fate at this particular time. There's messages all around you. There's been messages, you've been seeing them left and right. There's different signs that you've been seeing, and you haven't been paying attention to the signs. I mean, there's a whole damn storm brewing behind you. Are you gusting up that storm, or you need to run from that storm? You need to decide that. I'm saying, if you decide to leave, if you decide to get into this hot air balloon and take off from the position because You hot about it, you upset about it, you like saying, be prepared for whatever storm is going to come your way. You can let go and put it in the hands of fate. But you have to make the decision. Don't bitch about it when you make the decision. You have to be firm in your decision. One more oracle for you, dear Cancer. We're going to go back to this deck. Fairness. Fairness is your key. Fairness is the key. It says this situation will be handled in a fair manner. There's something going on with your current work if you are employed. If you are unemployed, you still need to make a decision about what the hell you need to do with your life. Stick to it. Accept whatever decision that you're going to have at this point, right here, right now, in the month of June. This is what your actions that you want to take. And you need to realize that whatever outcome that comes out, while you're waiting on fate to happen, it's going to be a fair result. If you don't get that promotion at work that you think you deserved, you need to really check yourself and see what the other person who got it, if they really have the better skills or better presence or whatever over you, and that's the reason why they got it. Maybe there's another opportunity waiting for you. You didn't get that position because it's something else that's out there for you. That's what fate is all about. So just understand that it's going to be fair. The situation itself, whatever's going to be handled out of that, is going to be a fair result. Okay, that's all I'm going to do in this video here. Keep this real short and sweet, simple. This is going to be, again, for Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. This is what I call the intentional flow, where I'm looking for a specific meaning for you. And we're dealing with our careers right now, our life, our job choices, our careers, our resume, our bettering our work plan, getting that goal and outline out there. So if this resonates with you in any kind of way, please leave it in the comments section today. Like I say, if you get to this video before I do and you feel like you want to timestamp it for everyone else, I would appreciate that, because sometimes I don't get to that till later. But I want to thank y'all for being here. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already done so. Talk to you later. Peace.